Hey, I'm here with Danny from Renegade Games, and we're going to be talking about some of the new releases that they have out right now. And we're going to start with Architects of the Western Kingdoms, which is Viking-ish, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, so
there you go.
So this is a new trilogy. We did the Raiders of the North Sea. That was the Viking one.
Right.
We've gone a little bit further south, and now we're just like castles and kings and all of those fun things. So Architects of the West Kingdom is the first in this new trilogy. It's a worker placement game, but there's a few twists. So instead of being traditional worker placement where I take an action and then that's blocked for the whole round, we're going to be placing one worker on a space per turn, doing that thing, but everyone can visit the same location. As we place more meeples on the location, they get better and better. So if I visit the forest, I'll get 1 wood because I have 1 worker. Next round, I'll place my second, I'll get 2 wood, and so on, right?
Oh, cool.
So if you don't like the amount of wood I'm getting, you're like, Danny, hold on, that's way too much wood. You're making me nervous. You can go to another action space and actually take all of my meeples from a space. You place them on your player board, so I no longer have access to them, and I'll have to start over for that action.
So it's kind of like a worker investment game, right?
Yes, exactly.
You're moving pieces into a spot and enriching the value of it over time.
The more workers you place, the better it gets, but you could lose your investment at any moment. Okay?
That's really cool. And this is Shem Phillips, who also, it was really cool when you folks brought the North Sea trilogy over, and it's really exciting to see what comes out of that design philosophy next.
Yeah,
very
it's
cool
good stuff. We're hoping to do the second game next year. I can't tell you more than that, but keep your eyes peeled for an announcement.
Cool. What else have you got to show us?
I also have Passing Through Petra. So this one we showed off for the first time last month in Essen. This is by J. Alex Cavern, who does a few of our abstract strategy games, Sentient, Crawler's Passage. In this one, we are merchants in Petra. We're going to be spreading our influence across the land and trying to get the most points that way. It's a race to be the first one to get all of your cubes off your player board onto the main board.
Okay.
We're going to do that with only 4 actions. The rules are very simple. Okay. It's the strategy that'll get you. So the 4 actions. You can take a tile from the Seek, which is 2 canyon walls that are actually 3D plastic walls that you'll insert into the board. It looks stunning on the game table.
Cool.
You can take any tile you want between the canyon. You can visit the plaza, take any 2 tiles you want from this open area at the end of the canyon. When you take tiles, you are going to slide them along your player board, and it will inevitably push a tile out. You'll place that trader up here to take the 3rd action, the market action. You're going to multiply the number of trader tiles above your board with their partner in the market area. That'll let you move cubes around these different influence tracks, which will let you place cubes, get different rewards that you can plan for. The last action is to free up the workers that you've spent. So pretty simple. The really interesting thing about this though, there's a 3x3 grid on the board. To take an action, you're going to move your merchant pawn towards that action that's printed on the board.
Okay.
If you reach a wall, you can't take that action any longer. So you have to plan a few turns in ahead, figure out your movement.
Because you'll need to move away from it so that you can move toward it again.
Yeah.
And
everyone's going to want to go to the market, but you can't do it 5 turns in a row.
Right.
You have to leave at some point. It's pretty good.
So it sounds like there's a lot of like forward thinking as part of the strategy.
Yeah, just like chess, abstract strategy. This is also abstract strategy.
So is this retail ready? Is this out now?
This releases December 12th, in just a couple weeks from now.
That's very soon.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for walking us through these. It's always exciting to see what Renegade has on the horizon doing right now. And this looks really cool. Thank you so much.
Thank you.